A Trinidad and Tobago national who was held in prison in Saudi Arabia since August 2015 is back in this country with his family. Reports had suggested that Tariq Shamoon Mohammed was held on suspicion of terrorism and going to join terrorist group Islamic State. However, according to attorney-at-law Nafisa Mohammed, this has never been the case. She told CNews Mohammed was a student at the University of Medina and was returning from this country after the month of Ramadan with his wife and 18-month-old baby. It was then he was taken in by the Saudi Arabia officials.
From that time until now, a lot of representations had been made, and yesterday finally he returned home. He was never charged for any offense. He was just in a prison in Saudi Arabia. He was moved from one province to another province at different times.
And Ms. Mohammed told us when he was arrested, his wife and child were taken to a supermarket and given foodstuff and money and then taken back to the university dorm. Only after several days, the family here got word of what was taking place. However, it proved difficult for the wife to get any representation over there, as it is said a woman has limited rights in that country.
In the first 2 or 3 months of his detention, we had no idea, absolutely no idea where he was being kept and what were the circumstances and whether he was alive or not. And eventually, his wife had even reached so far to write letters and directly to the King of Saudi Arabia and to the Minister of the Interior. And at some point she got an acknowledgement of her letter, and thereafter she was able to ascertain where he was.
And she went on to say he has not been charged with any wrongdoing and would like to make his story known.
He's a national of the country. He is a citizen of this country. He's not a terrorist or engaged in any nefarious activities, and therefore we do not expect that anything will be taking place. In fact, we want to cooperate with the authorities and to share the experience with the security agencies to be able to bring them up to speed with what has been happening.